God prepares us in His own uniqueness, and wants us to do what He wants to be done. And so He makes us go through all the difficulties and challenges, preparing us to face, to witness to His people what He can actually do. And over the years, in the last 30 years apparently, I got engaged uniquely in many people's lives. And the other day I was sharing with Sisi, and we were laughing, because somewhere I got engaged into some crusades, etc. So one program was such that an elderly person was sent off from the hospital to go and wait for his end quietly at home. And this man is brought by in this crusade. And I didn't know, I was just praying. And when I read the gospel of the raising of Lazarus, I was so vehemently proclaiming the power of the Lord to bring life from death. And after all, He also rose. Only by the time of communion, they come and tell me that man has passed on. I said, did you give him communion? I said, no. I said, you should have given him communion. So I come by and I'm so disappointed and frustrated because I talked so much strongly with the power. The Lord raises even those who are dead. I said, Lord, what have you done with this mosaic? It is your work. And I think I am not ready for the shame. You take the shame because you have allowed this man to die. I said a prayer with him at his side. The body was already coldish, and I was overwhelmed with sadness. So I went and sat on the altar and wondering, said, Lord, what is it? This is not what we came for. And as I stayed on there, I could not even do the concluding prayer. I was so lost in thoughts and mind. And then somebody eventually comes by and says, Father, he's breathing now. And he's breathing, but I waited on. I said, go and check. Then he said, he has opened his eyes. And I said, Amen. So now let us. So we got up and prayed, and we went to see. Now I went to see that he was really now alive. And I told the guard, the helpers, take him to the church and put him before the Blessed Sacrament near the tabernacle. So I went back to the parish. I called back and said, yeah, he's still okay and he's taking tea. I said, thank God. The next morning we come by and I find him again taking tea with the fried egg. I said, God has saved you. You have survived. So the man eventually in his testimony says he spent all his money with the witch doctors, in the hospitals, everywhere. He thought he could get some medicine, some healing. He never got. But Jesus healed him for nothing. He didn't pay a cent. He was only to be present there, and Jesus brought him back to life completely for nothing. And he lived on for some years again and praising and serving the Lord. Amen? Amen. Let us clap to the Lord. Amen. And so the power of the Eucharist is very unique. On that day when we are concluding, people were hearing this happening. So I remember there was this young man, this man virtually